Hi everyone, I'm Lorna Williams, a trained mathematics teacher. Welcome back to my channel, Bloom Your Math and A is Your Grade. This is a class where I teach you mathematical concepts and then provide you with worked past paper questions in our Take 5 series. Today our topic is adding and subtracting like terms, part 2. Let's get started. Okay, so let's look at the definition again for like terms. So last class we said that like terms contain exactly the same variables. Note that the coefficients, those are the numbers before the variables, and the signs can be different, but the variables must be exactly the same. So look at 7x and 7x squared. These two terms are not alike. If I erase the 1, because normally we don't show the 1, right? X by itself means x raised to the first power. I'm going to put it there though for teaching purposes. So x to the first and x squared are not alike. Notice the coefficients are the same, but the focus is not on the coefficients. The focus is on the letters and the powers. The powers have to be the same. I can't overemphasize that. All right, so 4x squared y and 4xy squared are not alike. This power of x here is 2. This power here is 1. Different powers. The power for y here is 1. The power for y here is 2. Different powers, so they're not alike. 3ab squared though and 4ab squared are alike. The power for a here is 1. The power for a here is 1. The power for b here is 2. The power for b here is 2. So they are alike. Notice that the coefficients or the numbers before the groups of letters are different, but that's not the focus. All right, the focus is on the letters. 5a and 5 are not alike. 5 is hanging by itself. One thing I really want you to remember is that 6 minus 2 is the same as 6 plus and negative 2. They will both give me the same results. 6 minus 2 is 4. We all know that, don't we? And 6 plus negative 2 is also equal to 4. So it's the same thing. So we can therefore conclude, since they mean the same thing, that subtracting a positive number is the same as adding a negative number. So basically what I'm saying is that if I have, say, 6 minus 2, it can be replaced with a plus negative 2. Getting that? So this minus sign can be replaced with adding a negative 2 because they will both give me the same results. And so this is what I want you to remember right throughout today's lesson as well. All right, just recall too that like terms can be added or subtracted, and unlike terms cannot be added nor subtracted. So now we are going to simplify. And what does simplify means? We have many terms and we want to reduce the number of terms that were in the original questions. So the original question has a greater amount of terms than the final answer. Okay? So when we have many terms, we group or put the like terms together. So the aim is to put all like terms together. The sign in front of each term in the algebraic expression must move with it. So let's do number 1. Here is 9x, here is an x term, here is a y term. Let's read the question. 9x plus 6y plus negative 10x plus negative 2y. Alright, this is not a minus sign, it's a negative term here. This is a negative term. Remember that? Okay, in our video on adding and subtracting positive and negative numbers, we emphasized that these are directions, directed numbers. Alright, so the aim now is to put like terms together. So this is 9x. And this is plus and negative 10x. So the two x here are alike. Plus a negative 2y. Notice the sign before the 6y here is a plus. So we keep it. We don't change any sign. Alright. Now, let's work it out now. What is 9x plus 10? Negative 10x. 9 plus a negative 10 is negative 1. And the variables are the same. Alright? Plus, the variables are the same. So we have that there, keep it. And then we have 6 and we owe 2. So we still have 4. Again, we don't need to show the 1, it's understood. So it's the same as negative x plus 4y. And that's the answer for question 1. So question 2 asks you to simplify 7x plus 8y minus 9x minus y plus x minus a negative 7y minus 5x. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 terms. And I've underlined in black all the x terms. Okay, so let's put them together. 7x, the sign before the 9x is a minus 9x. The sign before this x is a plus x. And there is a 5x way over here underlined in black. You see that? All right. So that's a minus 5x. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 terms that we need to work together to simplify all the x terms. So now we're going to go for the y terms. And I've underlined all the y's in red. So let's go. We have 8y and the sign before it is a plus. Don't change any sign. Please don't. And the sign before the y is a minus y. Don't change it. It is a minus. Okay. The sign before this y is a minus negative 7y. So we have minus negative 7y. And what I normally do is just to count and see if I have the same number of terms in the second line so I don't miss anything. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are good to go. Let's work all the x terms together. And I'm going to go all the way to here and put a little basket under it. All right? So we know that we're going to keep the variable x. And we're going to work out 7 minus 9 plus this 1 before the x minus 5. All right? Let's see what this is now. Let's work them 2 by 2. 7 minus 9 is negative 2. Negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. You have 1 and you owe 2, so you still owe 1. Minus 5. Negative 1 minus this 5 now is negative 6. So we have negative 6x. And let's work the y's now. Let's put them in a basket. All right. So we have the variable y. And our aim is to work out 8. So that's 8 minus 1 minus negative 7. So 8 minus 1 is 7. Working 2 by 2. Minus a negative 7. And recall that a minus and a negative beside each other turns to a plus. So 7 plus 7 will give me 14. So we have 14y. We worked the coefficients and we got 14y. And so that's the answer. Negative 6x plus 14y. Notice we had 7 terms and we reduced it to 2 terms. That is the meaning of the word simplify. Let's move on now to number 3. Simplify 4x plus 5y minus 11z plus 6y minus 16y plus 13x. So I've already underlined the like variables. So let's put them together. 4x, the sign before 13x is plus 13x. Then we're finished with the x. We're now to y's. Going on to y's. Okay? So we have a plus sign before the 5y. And then a plus 6y. And a minus 16y. Yes, we have a z. But it's just hanging by himself. So we have minus 11z at the end. Got that? Great. So we're going to now put them in a basket and simplify. What is 4x plus 13x? Yes, correct. 17x. And then all these y's are going to be added together. We're going to keep the y and we're going to add the numbers. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 minus 16 is negative 5y. So here we have plus. Come again. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 minus 16 is negative 5. And we keep the variable. Alright, and then there's a minus 11z at the end. So, note though that this can be simplified further. A plus sign and a negative beside each other is the same as a minus. So now the final answer is 17x minus 5y minus 11z. And that's the answer for number 3. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms reduced to 1, 2, 3 terms. So we have actually simplified the question as far as possible. All right? 4a squared b plus 6a b squared minus 3a squared b minus 2a b squared plus a squared b squared. So we're going to put the like variables together. So we now have, and I'm going to underline them first before I start writing. So this looks like this. Do you agree? Alright, check it out for me please. This one looks like this one. Same powers with the B and the A. Okay, and this one doesn't have anybody to group with. Alright, so we're going to be now putting the like variables together. 4a squared b, the sign before 3a squared b is minus 3a squared b, and then that's finished. Put it in a basket. Plus 6ab squared minus 2ab squared plus a squared b squared. I'm going to put this in a basket because they look alike. That's hanging by himself. Alright? So we said that subtraction can be written as 4a squared b plus a negative 3a squared b. One minus sign can be written as a plus beside a negative sign. Plus 6ab squared, here's a minus sign again, same thing, can be written as a plus, and negative 2ab squared plus a squared b squared. Remember where I got that from? Don't forget, Remember earlier when I said 6 minus 2 is 4? And it's the same as 6 plus a negative 2? Remember? Alright, so this minus sign can be written as adding a negative 2. Alright, good job. Let's go now. So we're going to keep the variable, and then we're working out 4 plus negative 3, and that's a positive 1, right? You have 4 and you owe 3. So we're going to keep this variable. Again, let's work it. We keep a b squared, and we work out what is 6 plus negative 2. We have 6, we owe 2. So we have 4. And then the remaining term is a squared b squared. Okay? And that's the final answer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms are reduced to 1, 2, 3. So we have simplified as far as possible. Hope you got that. That's it from Bloomer Math. Affirm today, I can achieve excellence in mathematics. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You may hit that notification bell to alert you when I get new videos. Bloomer Math signing off. Bye.